Hello everyone, and good evening to you all. My name is Felton Parker. Today is Wednesday, August 28th, 2024. As always, each day is a wonderful day to be blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I sincerely hope you folks had a truly blessed and wonderful Wednesday. What I have for you guys in tonight's video is a list of all the National Day holidays from my National Day calendar segment. That includes my featured National Day calendar holiday. Also tonight in my weather segment, I will let you all know exactly what we're expecting for tomorrow, which is Thursday, for your Friday, the upcoming Labor Day holiday weekend. That also includes your Labor Day holiday, and on through the middle of next week. So without further ado, let's get things started here on this Wednesday night with my National Day calendar segment. And here's my featured National Day holiday. Of course, today was Rainbow Bridge Remembrance Day. On this day, Rainbow Bridge Remembrance Day sets aside. So I'm going to talk to you guys about Rainbow Bridge Remembrance Day. On this day, Rainbow Bridge Remembrance Day sets aside a day to remember the pet companions we've lost. The death of a pet, whether furry, feathered, or an uncommon variety, is felt deeply. They become family and a familiar part of our lives. Mourning their death is different for everyone, and the observance provides a way to help heal the ache of loss. The pain of loss is real. As each person travels through their grief, we remember the companionship and comfort they provided to us. Don't forget that part of the relationship included care provided by you. The empty space left by the loss of a beloved pet is sometimes a difficult void to overcome. Celebrate the home you provided and the joy your beloved pet brought you in return. When you are ready, you will know the time has arrived to find a new critter to replace the emptiness felt. There are many animals yet to find a home. In time, you can be their new home. So, did you all take time on this day to take time to enjoy memories of your pet? Look through pictures. Consider a visit to your animal. Take time to enjoy memories of your pet. Look through pictures. Consider a visit to an animal shelter if you feel ready. Volunteering time may help the adjustment. Use hashtag Rainbow Bridge Remembrance Day to share on social media. So here's the history behind Rainbow Bridge Remembrance Day. Deborah Barnes founded Rainbow Bridge Remembrance Day in honor of her cat, Mr. Jazz. Cats are fascinating and lovable. Little friends. Deborah Barnes founded Rainbow Bridge Remembrance Day in honor of her cat, Mr. Jazz. Cats are fascinating and lovable, little friends to have around the home. We miss them when they leave us. Truthfully, it's the same with any pet. Have any of you ever lost a pet? I'm sure that at least more than half of you have lost a pet or a dog. You mean at least more than half of you have either lost a cat or a dog, whether a puppy or a kitten. So this day is particularly designed for anyone that has suffered a loss of a pet. That's what Rainbow Bridge Remembrance Day is about. Today also was National Sports Sampling Day, National Thoughtful Day, National Red Wine Day, National Power Rangers Day, also today was National Bow Tie Day, and also today was National Cherry Turnover Day. There are several national days to be included on this particular day. And yes, football season is just about upon us, and I want to say this coming Sunday, September 1st, is when the LSU Tigers will take over. This coming Sunday, September 1st, is when the LSU Tigers will take over the USC Trojans at Legion Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. So LSU kicks off the season Sunday evening, September 1st. It will be nationally broadcast on ABC. Just thought I'd get that to get to y'all's announcement since football season is just about almost here. Now let's focus on your weather here on this Wednesday night. Another warm night is expected with overnight low temperatures ranging through the 70s under partly cloudy. Another warm night is expected with overnight low temperatures ranging through the 70s under partly. Another warm night is expected with overnight low temperatures ranging through the 70s under partly to mostly cloudy skies. Can't rule out some isolated showers and thunderstorms at times, especially south of Interstate 20 during the evening and overnight hours. And of course, here are your averages and records for this day, Wednesday, August 28th. Normal high is 94, normal low is 72. 105 will be the record high set on this date back in 2011. 60 degrees is the record low set on this date back in 1906. And of course, some parts of the area, so at the moment, we're not under a watch, or we're not under any watches or warnings as I speak. We're not under any watches or warnings, but we did. Some of us actually did receive quite a bit of rain, quite more than what they were expecting. So we ourselves had a cluster of showers and thunderstorms earlier this afternoon. Some pop-up showers and thunderstorms that came through earlier this afternoon. With the loss after the loss of daytime heating. So temperatures here in Shreveport again reached the triple digits earlier today. That will be the 16th time we've done so this year. And right now our activity is mainly being focused in parts of East Texas and portions of North Central Louisiana here on this Wednesday night. So that's where the bulk of the activity is being concentrated on, parts of East Texas and also portions of North and Central Louisiana. So that was the same line of storms that and of course, we could go at least the next. So we have at least fairly decent rain chances in the forecast the next several days. So it is about time that we said goodbye to the extreme heat. Temperatures getting closer, surpassing 100 degrees, and once again, earlier today before the storms arrived, it turned out to be another very hot day here in Shreveport. So that's what you see on the Shreveport radar. So after the local radar being quiet for much of this month, we've actually started to see a few showers earlier this afternoon. So that's what we're being found about, some waves of showers in parts of East Texas and North and Central Louisiana. And of course, what you see on the regional radar is a cluster of storms in portions of South Central Illinois, and also again portions of Central and East Texas, and also in the portions of North and Central Louisiana. Another few showers, another cluster of a shower near the just east of the, I want to say that's Hammond, Louisiana, east of Baton Rouge, and off the Louisiana Gulf Coast. Also in the portions of showers in Central Mississippi, that's most likely the Jackson, Mississippi metro area. And also another wave of storms just in Central Alabama, just west of Montgomery, and of course another wave of shower off the Florida coastline, off the Florida Gulf Coast, and most likely in places like is that Destin, like along the Florida beaches, along portions of the Florida Panhandle here on this Wednesday night. So that's where most of our activity is being focused on here on this Wednesday night. Question: Is there question? How much rain are we expecting as we go into the overnight hour? So I will have to answer to how much rain we're going to see within the next how much rain we're going to be seeing within the next few days. So we've seen partly the mostly cloudy skies from time to time, with temperatures once again surpassing the century mark earlier today. And of course, it turned out to be another very hot day. Of course, the humidity was still overly moderate, just like what it has been. Especially with this round of excessive heat. At least we have not been under a heat advisory or heat advisory or an excessive heat warning or anything like that. Not like what we've been under earlier. Not like the heat advisories or excessive heat warnings like that's been in place through earlier this month. So we've seen a line of thunderstorms come through, especially like during the mid to late afternoon hours, and now we've just been left with clouds through basically the evening. That's what I was expecting. Temperature outside here on this Wednesday night is 82 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. Winds are calm. Humidity is 70%. Dew point is 72 degrees. That's what gives a feels like temperature. Heat index of 86 degrees. So of course it is a little humid, and barometric pressure is at 30 inches of mercury even. Severe thunderstorms and heavy rainfall in the Mississippi Valley and Mid-Atlantic. Severe thunderstorms and flash flooding are possible across the upper Midwest, Central Plains, and Mid-Atlantic. There is an increased threat for heavy rain and flooding in the western Gulf Coast. Above average heat should persist through Friday in the Ohio and Tennessee valleys with little relief overnight. Excuse me. So as of right now, the tropics continue to remain quiet, but however, there is some increased activity that could be forming in the tropics, especially in the Atlantic, within the next few days. I'll be keep you guys posted on that update more than likely for sure. But tonight But tonight it is going to be cloudy. It is going to be cloudy, and it's going to be warm with cloudy and warm with at least a slight chance of a shower, thunderstorm or two during the overnight hours as we bottom out at 76 degrees with the southwest wind at 4 miles per hour. That's your low temperature forecast tonight, 76 degrees. It will be cloudy and warm with a couple showers and thunderstorms possible. And tomorrow, going into your Thursday, it will be humid with mostly cloudy. It will be now tomorrow, of course, it's not. So tomorrow, so here's a good. So we're about to begin at least to the first part of next week, our weather pattern is looking to be. So tomorrow will be the first of several days with unsettled weather. So tomorrow it will be mostly cloudy and humid with a few thunderstorms in parts of the area, especially in the afternoon as we top it at 91 degrees. So instead of us being well above normal, instead we'll be below normal. Normal high is 94. So we'll be at least a few degrees below normal. So we'll be a few degrees below. So get ready. So get ready for some changes tomorrow, especially as we going into your Thursday. It will be mostly cloudy and humid with thunderstorms of parts of the area, especially in the afternoon. So this will definitely be a far cry from what we have experienced lately. So because we have more cloud cover, that should help keep temperatures held down during the day. But with the humidity around, that will kind of keep temperatures up at night. So we'll be dealing with a lot more cloudiness and a lot less of warm, a lot more in terms of cloudiness as we top it at 91 degrees. So it will be at least 3 degrees below the average high of 94. High temperature 91 degrees with the south wind at 7 miles per hour. So high temperature tomorrow 91 degrees with the south wind at 7 miles per hour. Chance of rain 40%. That's during the day. So that's a lot better than the triple digits we've been experiencing as of late. So high temperature tomorrow, 91 degrees. So we're expecting partly mostly cloudy skies. Skies should be generally cloudy through much of the overnight hours. Overnight tonight, as cloud cover will be in place. We'll start out tomorrow morning, temperature 76 degrees with cloudy skies. That's at 6 a.m. tomorrow. 9 a.m. tomorrow with skies remaining cloudy, we should be at 84 degrees. Noon tomorrow with cloud cover continue, we should be at 91 degrees. Then, of course, we'll still deal with the clouds around tomorrow with the chance of those showers and thunderstorms developing tomorrow afternoon. The temperature 87 degrees with the line of storms coming through, especially sometime during the mid-late afternoon hours tomorrow. 87 degrees with skies remaining clouded to 87 degrees around 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow evening around 6 p.m. with mostly cloudy skies, we should be at 86 degrees. And 9 p.m. tomorrow night, skies will become partly cloudy with a temperature of 82 degrees. So definitely, with cloud cover and a decent chances of rain, that's going to definitely help keep daytime temperatures down. So I just cannot be thankfully and blessed for it. So now some of us, at least a good portion of the area, has gotten some afternoon downpours, and fortunately more is on the way to come. So if you folks did not get rain at your house earlier today, then we have several days of multiple rain chances on the way. So for those of now the rain chances now this isn't going to be all. This isn't going to be all days rain. That means each of us, because we're at the upper level of low pressure system and ridge being treated off to the west, that's what's going to keep us in onto the weather pattern. So not everyone is going. So with this weather pattern that we have set in place, not everyone is going to get the rain all at once. Some of you will get, and of course we certainly could use some rain, especially after such a hot and dry month August has been. But that's going to change, especially, and I'll let you guys know tomorrow night how much rain we have received of the rains that we received so far today. It will only be the second time this month we've received anything measurable. If that's confirmed, after reaching triple digits earlier today. And of course, we can say goodbye to those triple digits, because it looks like that hopefully for the foreseeable future, we do not see temperatures. Hopefully for the foreseeable future, we should be done with triple digits for the remainder of 2024. So that's what's gonna help keep. So more than likely we're going to conclude the month of August for the upcoming Labor Day weekend, upcoming Labor Day weekend on a weather mild and wet pattern. So here's what the next 7 and 10 days have in store for us. After low temperature tonight, 76 degrees. That's just a few degrees above normal. Of course, it's going to be cloudy, warm, and muggy out there this evening with at least a slight rain chance. But nothing to get alarmed about. But tomorrow, of course, it will be mostly cloudy and humid, and expect a few thunderstorms, especially in parts of the area, especially most likely in the afternoon, with the high of 91, low of 76. Winds will be from the south at 7 miles per hour, chance of rain 30%. Now, of course, it's because rain chances will be at a minimal, so that means that everyone will not get the rain all at once. For those of you, now some of us may get a trace amount. Some of us on any of these days could stay completely dry, but each of us at least has a chance of getting some rainfall. Of course, every little drop helps. So, and of course, we have several days of getting some much needed chances of rain. So, beginning tomorrow, just remember to not leave the house tomorrow. Getting yourselves off to work or getting kids off to school, just remember to pack those umbrellas before you head out tomorrow morning. Just remember to keep those umbrellas handy throughout the day tomorrow. And of course, for Friday, you'll need them as well as we close out the week. So, and of course, some area high school football games could be impacted Friday night. So Friday will mostly cloudy and humid with a few thunderstorms possible, with a few thunderstorms in spots. So again, not everyone is going, just like tomorrow for your Friday, not everyone is going to get the rain at once. Some of you will get rain, others will most likely stay dry. With the high of 88, low of 75, winds will be from the east-southeast at 7 miles per hour, chance of rain 30%. And of course, Saturday, as we begin the upcoming holiday weekend, it will be mostly cloudy and humid with a few thunderstorms, especially in parts of the area with the high of 88, low of 75. Winds will be from the southeast at 6 miles per hour. Chance of rain 30%. So again, not everyone's going. So rain, it won't be for everyone. Of course, this forecast can be updated. So at least we have at least have that chance. So that's why I say just for any outdoor activities that you have set up for this weekend, just remember to keep the umbrellas handy. And as we go into Sunday, which begins the month of September, we're at partly cloudy skies with a few thunderstorms, but it will be humid. High of 91, low of 75. Winds will be from the east at 7 miles per hour. Again, I have that 30% rain chance on key. Have that 30% rain chance on Q. And then going into your Monday, which is of course it's Labor Day, where it will be partly cloudy and humid with a few afternoon thunderstorms, and of course outdoor planes can be impacted. So just remember to keep an eye on the sky. If you're planning on hitting the grill one last time this holiday weekend, just remember to keep an eye on the sky, and remember to keep those umbrellas handy. And remember, when thunder roars, go indoors. So we'll still have this stationary boundary that's being parked over the region. That's what's going to help keep our weather pattern basically unsettled. But the rain, but again for your Labor Day, it won't be for everyone. So that means that at least we have. I have a slightly better rain chance for Monday, so it looks like we have an even slightly better rain chance going into your Monday, which of course is Labor Day. High of 88, low of 72. Winds will be from the southeast at 7 miles per hour. Chance of rain 40%. Now that's going into your holiday. Again, not everyone will see rain all at once, but it would certainly be nice for all of us to use some rain. That means that some of us may get a fairly decent widespread downpour where rainfall totals could exceed 1 inch. That is likely. And then by Tuesday, we'll start. As of right now, by Tuesday, we'll start to see the rain chances take a decline. As we go into your Tuesday, that's when everyone returns to work so of course going into your Tuesdays and when everyone goes back to work from the upcoming long holiday weekend. It will be mostly cloudy and humid with at least a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm or two possible. I cannot rule out anything totally with a high of 92, low of 74. Winds will be from the east-southeast at 7 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. That's going to your Tuesday. And as of right now, the middle of next week is looking a bit weather dry and seasonally mild. It will be mostly sunny and humid. High of 89, low of 72. Winds will be from the east-southeast at 7 miles per hour. Chance of rain 10%. So it looks like by this time next week we should be done. We should be done with the rain. We'll start to see rain chances begin to taper off. And as of right now, and of course this can change. Good evening. How are you doing? As of right now, all this can change. And as of right now, all of this can change. But I'm gonna go by and stick to what's on here as of right now. Then going to your Thursday, which is next Thursday, which is the 5th, where mainly sun. It will be mainly sunshine with highs in the low 90s and no rains expected. And by next Friday, which is the 6th. We have mostly cloudy skies, highs in the upper 80s, and no rains. We have partly mostly cloudy skies by next Friday the 6th, highs in the upper 80s with no rain expected. By next Saturday, which is the 7th, it will be mainly sunny and it will be humid. It will be mainly sunny and humid, highs in the upper 80s, and as of right now, there does not seem to be a chance of rain for next Saturday, which is the 7th. Of course, that can change. So, we're just about done with the extreme heat and scorching temperatures like what we have experienced over the past several days. Because I know this has been August has been very hot and dry, and it looks like that with the rains that we received today and the rains that we could be getting within the next few days, I should say we should wrap up this month with at least hopefully because on average we get about 3 inches of rain for the month of August. So could we or will we exceed that just within just these last few days of the month? So the last few days of August could each bring us measurable rainfall, unlike what we have seen as we begin the month with totally hot and dry. So the next 3 days, the last 3 days of this month are going to be totally different. Now, when it comes to high temperatures, come to think of it, the high temperature so far this month has been at least 95 degrees each. The high temperature in Shreveport has been at least 95 degrees or better each day throughout this month. Just looking back early in the month, where the month began with the high of 96. So we're just about seeing temperatures near to slightly above normal, and then heading into the first full week. Then about around the time we hit the first 4 days, we saw high temperatures mostly in the mid to upper 90s. By the time we got to around the 5th, is when by the time we got to around the 5th of this month, our high temperature topped at 100 degrees. And then we stayed in the upper 90s for the next day, which was Tuesday the 6th, and then we got up to 102. It would be the first of at least 3 to 4 times that we've had a high temperature of 102 during this month. And if I'm not mistaken, and so far, now it may have not been as hot as last August, but I say this all it may have not been as hot as last August, but it sure sounds like a record. But of course, the hottest temperature we've seen throughout all of 2024 is 105, and we've reached that back on August 18th. That was 10 days ago, and we've hit 100. 105 is the hottest temperature we've seen so far all this year. That's better than the 110 degrees we've had on the 25th and 26th of August of last year. So, fortunately, so far this month, despite the extreme heat we've had this month, we have not broken or tied any records. I'm going to have to go back and see did we break or tie records at some point earlier this month. But what I do know is that this month has been brutally hot for the most part. And of course, the expected below normal temperatures could have the month of August kind of easing things off on heat. And of course, even though we're expecting more reasonable temperatures to close out the month with decent rain totals. So, like I said, with the rain chances, now any of these days you could be expecting very heavy rainfall, especially if they become widespread. So, not only for tomorrow, but also through your Friday and Saturday. Of course, basically throughout the entire upcoming holiday weekend, even for your Labor Day. Just remind yourselves. Remember to keep the umbrellas handy. So, unlike what we have experienced through basically the vast majority of the month, today including, since we topped at 102 in Shreveport, the next several days are looking to see temperatures at or below normal, which is always nice and a welcome change from, which of course is welcome news, because any rainfall is always appreciable and is always welcome, because at least for the past weeks we've been praying and begging for rain. So let us hope it all. Let us hope it all. And let us hope it all lands true. So I have a high temperature in the low. So we'll have a high temperature. So for tomorrow we'll have a high temperature in the low. So normal high is 94. So at least we're gonna be below that. So it'd be nice for us to see below normal temperatures for a change. So we have highs in the low 90s for tomorrow. Because we have clouds and rain around, that will help keep our daytime high temperatures in check. Keep temperatures from rising because of the high humidity and cloud cover and the decent rain chances. So we'll have a high temperature tomorrow, which is Thursday, will be in the low 90s. Both Friday and Saturday will be in the upper 80s. Sunday, we're back into the low 90s. Monday, I'll just say for the next several days will be. I'll just say for the next several days will be in the upper 80s to low 90-degree temperature range. We'll be on that. We'll at least I'll say for the next several days, because of clouds during the day, we'll be on either side of 90. We should be on either side of 90 degrees. So we'll have highs either in the upper 80s to low 90s, which is at least a few degrees below normal for this time of year, of course, which is always nice. And of course, because of the humidity and because with the humidity around, that will keep our low temperatures in the 70s. So it would be tough to see temperatures dropping at night, and also it would be tough to see temperatures warming up during the day because we have that wraparound moisture. That's what's going to keep our weather pattern quite unsettled as we go through the next few days. Despite us currently not having a tropical disturbance in the Atlantic at this on the Gulf anytime at this point, but things could be changing as we're exactly about 2 weeks away from when the hurricane season reaches its peak. It's hard to imagine that for the past week or so, during the month of August, of course, this is quite rare for this month as we're leaning towards the end of the month here to not have a tropical disturbance. But it looks like things could be growing up again as we go, especially as we get past the first week of September, which actually is next week. And come to think of it, folks, tomorrow officially marks the 19th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. I have a little info on that in tomorrow night's video, so you want to tune in for that. And also, tomorrow will also mark 3 years since Hurricane Ida made landfall in New Orleans. So New Orleans residents will definitely have something to look back at 19 years ago to the day tomorrow. Monday, August 29th, 2005. Excuse me, I'll have that feature in tomorrow night's video, so be sure to look out for us. Again, within the next 7 days at least, we'll have highs for the next 7 days, even beyond that, we'll have highs in the upper 80s to low 90s. Which is a lot. The temperatures will definitely be a lot lower compared to what we have experienced. As like we've even been in the mid to upper 90s and topping out the century mark on numerous occasions. This month alone. And now your rain chances. Excuse me, have a 30% chance of rain each day from tomorrow, which is beginning with tomorrow, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That rain chance goes up to 40% as we go into going to Monday, which is Labor Day, and then we start to see the decreasing rain chances for Tuesday to a 20% and 10% for next Wednesday. So by this time next week, we should, as of right now, we should finally get rid of the stationary boundary. We should finally begin to sort of dry things out. And as of right now, things are looking somewhat drier with seasonal temperatures by the end of next week. I will keep you guys posted for more up to date, definitely for sure. Definitely for sure, I'll keep you guys up to date. Now, of course, I'll have a little football preview of what to expect. And tomorrow night's video, tomorrow night, I'll have a special look back at the 19-year anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. Hard to believe it's been 19 years ago to tomorrow since that devastating storm affected the New Orleans Gulf Coast, that affected New Orleans and the parts of the Gulf Coast, and how so many people had to get evacuated here. So tomorrow will be the day we look back at it all. Hard to believe it would have been 19 years ago tomorrow. As I take a brief look back at Hurricane Katrina. So be sure not to miss that in my Facebook Live for tomorrow night, Thursday, August 29th. So yeah, just be sure to be on the lookout for that for tomorrow night's video. And also tomorrow night I'll have the very latest with tomorrow's National Day Calendar fact, and also I'll have the very latest with your with the continuing rain chance, with the ongoing rain, with the rain chances, with the expected rain chances that I have in the forecast for tomorrow as we close out the weekend, as we and as we go into the upcoming Labor Day weekend. And also, I'll let you guys know and see how much rain we could be expecting. Also for your Labor Day. So here's what how much rain we could be estimating rainfall totals of how much we could see between now and the middle of next week. We could be looking at anywhere between half an inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain. That's how much rain could be on the way between now and toward the middle of next week. It's at least anywhere between half an inch to 3/4 of an inch. Rainfall totals could be at least an inch, or some of us could at least get at least an inch of rain or greater as we go into the next several days. So once again, we're done with triple digits, at least for a while. Hopefully for good. We're done with triple digits. We've seen triple digits 15, 16 times so far this summer. That includes today. And it doesn't look like that we have any more on the way with the next 7 to 10 days. We're either going to be at or below normal with highs each day in the upper 80s to low 90s. Of course, I'll let you guys know what changes will bring us in tomorrow night's video. So let's say goodbye to the excessive heat. Let's say goodbye to the extremely hot days that we've been having around here lately. And we had at least five to 6 days of measurable rainfall. So get ready for some rain, and remember to keep those umbrellas handy not only for tomorrow, through your Friday, and of course, so area high school football games could be impacted Friday night. And also, if you're heading out of town to any of the college football games this weekend of course, this coming weekend, the Labor Day weekend is always college football kickoff weekend, with LSU playing on Sunday. With LSU Tigers playing on Sunday evening as they face USC. I'll have more updates on that and tomorrow night, and let you guys know exactly what games could we be expecting over the weekend. So I have at least rain chances will be at least 30% all the way through Sunday, increasing even more for your Labor Day 40%. So you may want to think twice and get out early in the day as possible. Get any outdoor chores done. Just remember to keep an eye to the sky. And remember, when thunder roars, go indoors and suspend all outdoor activities until the weather clears. Now, just because I have those rain chances in, that doesn't mean these rain chances. Now again, I'm not looking at it. It is not going to rain constantly every day, all the time. At least it's going to have the chance of those scattered showers and thunderstorms just like each day. Rain's not going to be for everyone. It's going to be. Some of us will get the rain over the next few days, but others won't. But it would be nice for us to use a little dose of rain. As long as we try to avoid any possible, just be prepared for any possible severe weather threats within the next few days. It doesn't look like that at this point. It does not look like severe weather should be a concern, but be prepared just in case. I have more on that for you guys when I rejoin you all right here tomorrow night. And that will be all that I have for you guys here on this Wednesday night. Once again, my name is Felton Parker. I'm officially signing off here. You guys have a good night. Sleep peacefully. Take care of yourselves and each other. Most of all, remain blessed and stay safe. Thank you.